Hello everybody. We're back with another video. This time I'm keeping my end of the promise. It's all still here. We got block bench, bridge, everything. So, let's just get right into it. We're not wasting time. So first of all, we're going to make a amethyst skeleton. So all we got to do is find entities, or not even entities, we need blocks. Is this it right here? That is it right there. Okay, we're gonna move, you know what, we're just gonna copy this back out of all this. Let's create a new file. We'll call this textures. Okay, yeah, that'll still be there. So we have the amethyst block as a texture now. See? But on the other hand, let's do the thing. Let's go to the Minecraft Entity Wizard. We're gonna call it Amethyst Skeleton. I don't think I'm spelling that right, so let's do a little fix. Name. Huh? Oh. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Hold on. Discard that. Let's go back. Okay, there we go. You know what? How do you spell amethyst? I'm tripping. Oh, there is an E. Okay. That's okay. Appearance. Skeleton. Next. Same behavior. No loot. Next is the export. Export as an MC add-on, but we're gonna call this Amethyst Horde Creeper. Or no, Skeleton. Creeper was the last thing. Pack authors, Fire Virus 303. Alright. Let's find a meme. We'll do that. And then we just export. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's fine. So where is it? Okay, anyway, that's the skeleton, but something clearly went wrong. Oh, is it because yeah, I didn't export it correctly. That's okay. Anyway, where is the block that I had? Right here. We're gonna import that into here. I don't know why it has a animation. It shouldn't have an animation. Huh. Okay. 1 minute, cause something clearly went wrong. Okay, I think that fixed it. Okay, there we go. It's not a flip book anymore. Anyway, this is supposed. Oh, okay, this is supposed to be him, right? Okay. Let's convert the project as is to a bedrock entity. You know, we're just gonna turn it into that. Let's rotate this. We need to fix this, I guess. $90. Fix this too. $90. We're already doing somewhat decent. Let's kind of separate the limbs a little. Alright. So in order for this to work, we need to import the texture that we have somehow without like destroying the original one. So I'm gonna try to do that. Take this and drag it into here. Hopefully this doesn't like destroy the original texture. Hmm? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh wait, no, that's the end result. Okay. My bad, my bad. There we go. Now, this should not change at all. But we can change the texture, very obviously. But we're not gonna do that. Um, We need to increase the size of the texture somehow. So, how to do that? I don't remember how I did this. um, how did I do this? For the creeper. Oh, I think I know what I did. Okay. I get it, I get it. Um, I just kind of like made it how it was, so here. Let's try to retexture this somehow. How did I do this? Lord. It's been so long since I screwed with this. So that's the creeper. You know, I'm just gonna make a duplicate of this. And we're gonna call this Amethyst Skeleton. Same thing. Let's just add a cube. In fact, file, convert project to a bedrock entity. Okay, never mind. Go back. Unless maybe that was just fine as was. Like, hold on. Like, maybe this needs to be as big as the other thing. So let's change the first value to 64. Yeah, see? Now that looks like it's fitting. He doesn't wear a hat. We're just gonna like remove all the parts and put them into their designated folders. Okay. So this is going to be the actual him. I'm gonna resize the texture to be 64 again. We're gonna go into paint. All we're gonna do is like copy and paste this like repeatedly in places we need it. So like this. And then the other thing we gotta do is just like copy and paste the rest of it and then scooch it over. Like so. See, because he's already got his arms and stuff starting to form. I say this like I'm an expert in this kind of thing. There's probably an easier way to do this, and I'm just taking the hard way. That's fine though. Okay, we don't even need that anymore. So that's the actual skeleton. We need to somehow like copy and apply like certain parts of his face in there. So that's what his head should look like, right? So did I screw this up somehow? Oh no, that was the painting grid. We don't even need that. Okay. So that's his face, right? That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like 5 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. For now, that's what he's gonna look like. I know, not the greatest look ever. I can edit that in a little bit. Right now, we're just trying to like really make him look like the actual skeleton. So this is like the actual model. So let's move the head up if we can. So yeah. So the head kind of sits on like 2 ribs. So we're gonna like try to delete and paint that in as like 2 ribs. So he's got like a set of ribs there. This is already a struggle. Hold on. Let's go into edit, move this upward. So he has like nothing there, so I can like just delete all of this. Alright, let's go to his back, because that'll probably be the easiest to work with for now. So he's got like a strap going straight around, but he still has a spine like right here. And then he has like, not like pants, but he's got like a thing going on down below the waist right here. Let's get rid of the arms for now and the legs so we can like see. So that rib cage kind of spans off to his sides as so. Yeah, he's got like nothing on his sides. That's okay. So there's like a portion of the ribs. And then he's got like a thing going on in his front, so it's like this or something. Yeah. And then he's got like a little thing going on center of his ribs. Oh wait, no, I screwed up somewhere. Okay, he doesn't have anything else after that. So then we can just like remove all of this and kind of like copy what we just did on that side over here. He still has like a heart-shaped look on his chest here though. Yeah, like a almost a perfect Minecraft heart. Okay, so there's like the ribs and everything, like the rib cage. I think that looks good. The skeleton shouldn't be easy to work with anyway. So we can kind of like move the parts back to where they were. And since we're going to be exporting this in a special way, he's literally going to be like the same exact thing as the normal skeleton. Like he's going to act the same way. First though, let's just save this texture somewhere. Let's go to our personal, back to Wondersoul Studios. And we're gonna make entity, like an entity folder, just so we can save that. Now, we're gonna try to export this as was before. So name Amethyst Skeleton. Okay, it even filled that in for me. That's good. Appearance. Current model. Behavior. Skeleton. Loop. No loop. Spawn egg. Same. Amethyst Horde skeleton. We gotta give this pack an image again. Export. In Wondersoul Studios. There we go. And then there we go. Near positive, all we gotta do is insert it into the game, and then we'll be chilling. So let's go do that. Back. Current mods. Amethyst Horde. Minecraft will open up. Let's see how it looks. All we gotta do is import it into a mod testing world. I gotta find the, you know, I might not even have to find it. I've got them. Excuse them, die. Minecraft decided to stop working. Okay. Is it in here? It is. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that one mod though. Hold on. Where is it? Goodbye to the Amethyst Horde skeleton, or at least that one. And then there we go, we should be all set. Alright. So, we're gonna add that into here. Should be okay. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Alright, so when we get in, it should just act as the skeleton, you know? Goodness, I had to sneeze. Okay. Slash some oh. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. That's okay. So we'll make a little container for him so he doesn't like run off. Okay, yeah, see, it didn't pull out his texture correctly, so we need to clearly redo that. So let's redo the entity wizard. His appearance, I don't know why his appearance is stuck on the current model. Okay, you know what? Hold on. Let's save this, and then we're just gonna exit out of everything. Let's go back. I think I made his body backwards. That's okay. I mean, we can always like rotate it, I guess. And it would probably still, you know, be as is. Alright. Minecraft Entity Wizard. I still don't know why it says the current model is a skeleton. So I guess I'm probably just gonna have to like recode the entire skeleton, which I suppose isn't hard to do. But he's not gonna have any like animations. So I mean, I can animate him here. It's just he won't. I don't know how to animate in Bridge, so trying to import the animation, you can imagine, would be like probably a pain in the ass. So we're gonna export has bedrock geometry. Call it the Amethyst. You know what? Hold on. That's too long of a name. Let's fix that. All right. The texture is already saved, so I guess we can just add a new entity. So let's go over to that. The texture is going to be the Amethyst Creeper, the entity model. The spawn egg, can stay that way. Identifier. Caps locks. Amethyst. Skeleton. Display name. Amethyst. I keep spelling that wrong. Okay. Now, I have an idea. I could probably just get like the information from the original skeleton and just import it into here. But I have to change up like how that works. So, example of that would be like, oh, I've got to change the like who the animation belongs to and all that good stuff. So, that's him. All right, so oh, I did not know you could view the entity like this, and that's actually kind of cool. Okay. I didn't export anything, but okay. So let's screw around with his components. So where is he? That's his render controllers. Okay. But we're messing around with his groups, so let's drop that down. Type in Minecraft. Okay, clearly we need a quote in there, like a quotation. Minecraft physics. Has gravity? Yes. Has collision? Yes. Is pushable? Yes. We don't need this open. How do I close it? Okay, whatever. We're gonna make another block here. Minecraft behavior. Must see. I've screwed that up somehow. And I can't fix that. Not easily. Minecraft behavior dot ranged attack. Priority can stay the same. I'm trying to make it where it's like it'll fight players. Type family. Family. Skeleton. Keep in mind when you're doing building block coding like this is how it's always going to be. Attack. Damage. Yeah, this is hard to do. Minecraft. I want to have that silverfish effect, you know? That would be cool. Like, let's say you hit the skeleton, more will come. Because a horde is kind of like a hive mind concept, right? attack, damage. I want him to like stroll around too, though, not just like randomly walk. Minecraft random stroll. Minecraft admire item. Yes, I'll make it to where they interact with things. Not gold, but I'm going to make something else. I guess that will be cool. I'm not gonna do it now, I suppose. I might have to search this up. Hold on. How to make a mob in bridge.
To explain what each one of these does, it will take a very long time. So if you don't know what any of these do, click on them and then just click your SSV documentation and then just see what it does. And if I go into its component groups, here it has a component group for when it's a baby. So if I open this one up, these are the components that it has while it's a baby. So first it has this component that it just tells the game that this is a baby. It also has a component that changes its scale, so the size. So here it has a value of 0.5. If this was an adult, this would just be a 1. It also has this component called ageable. This just tells the game how long it's going to take for this entity to grow up. So here it says the duration is going to be 1,200 seconds. It also has a list.
Help. Let's go to the wiki. Search. Player. Attack. Player. Oh, this is for Blockbench. Whoops. I might have to look for that on my own.
Of items that you could feed it to make it grow faster, which would be carrot.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about that. Rip. Okay, well I guess we're on our own for this one then, guys. Am I tripping with the balls having to bridge? Uh, oh wait, that's right. I made the entity in here. Yep. Minecraft. Physics. Has collision, yes. Has gravity, yes. You know, I'm not even gonna mess with the max health until I'm done making the value. I thought this was literally like the same format as the Yo Mama jokes, dude.
Which would be carrot, beetroot, and potato. And here, if you wanted to, you could add more items. So if I went here, I could also add like I could add a diamond. So now I could feed it an item to make it grow up faster. But I'm just gonna remove that. And then here it also has this one called grow up. So once the mob grows up, it's gonna activate an event. So here it just says event, and then this the name of the event that's gonna get activated once it grows up. It's this one's called ageable grow up that you could add, and there is way too many components for me to explain what each one of these does. So what I would recommend doing is going to this website, and this is the website, which is bedrock.dev. I'll leave a link to this in the description. And here you can find all the information about creating add-ons. So it has all the information about blocks, entities, biomes, or anything else that you want to learn about. So if I go, since I'm making an entity, I'm going to go here where it says entities. And if I go up here and click this, here I can see the components. So if I click on this one, it shows me a list of all the components that I could add to my entities. And most of these will have a name that kind of explains what they do. But if you don't know what any of them do, what you could do is just click on it. So if I click on this one that says Minecraft loot, here it gives me the name of the component, and then it gives me a description. So what this one does, it just sets a loot table for the entity, so it drops items when it dies. It also shows me what type of values I could give them. So I would recommend just reading through this, so you know what type of components you could add to them. The components are always auto redundant, and auto here which does, and it has a lot of other components. Like I said, to explain what each one of these does, it will take a very long time. So if you don't know what any of these do, these are the complete 0.5 how long that can through like. And so here, this one's called age. Once it grows up, we'll say component gonna be a component group. And what you're gonna do is remove, which is pick a XP. That's why when Minecraft it so you can to fall. And so what I would also recommend doing is downloading the official vanilla behavior pack, and then here you can find all the entities. So if you want to make your entity similar to any of the official entities, you can just open up the file inside of Bridge and look through it and see what components they use for that entity. So here I'm just gonna drop this one in here. And then you could open the file or you could just save it into your project. And once you have it open, you could go into its components, see how.
So, hold on. Minecraft Bedrock. Actually, wait, I'm tripping. That's literally why this is here. Hold on. So, let's go to behavior pack, entities, zombie. Okay. So, the values for this guy. Okay. So, we want him to walk. Minecraft movement is amphibious. Wait, did I read that wrong? Oh, it's navigation. Whoops. What is going on? Minecraft navigation walk is amphibious. True. Avoid damage blocks. True. Why is there an error here for this though? Okay, I think that fixed it. Let's see what else we can add. Alright, in like 40 minutes I'm gonna clip the video, so I'll have to make this in parts. Sorry. Okay, I can add health. I'm trying to find the bit where it chases after enemies. Oh, is this just like all the things he can hold? Okay, I think I've got it. Let's paste this in here and see what we got. Yep. Did I highlight that wrong, maybe? I'm just confused because it's acting like I can't, you know, do something here, but very clearly I can. I'm gonna try to like set this up to be in the same like building tree as it was supposed to be previously. I think I understand what it's doing. But I'm not sure. So, here are the filters, right? Okay, I think I found something anyway. Behavior.nearest attackable target. So let's just delete all of that and then post that and see what it does. Okay, that works too. Okay, so as a skeleton, I'd imagine it would still probably like attack a player if it had a bow, but I want to see if I can put a bow in its hand. So here, hold on. Let's type in skeleton here and see what difference this is. Okay, so skeleton. Alright, let's try this out. Okay, that worked. There we go. Alright, so I want to make sure this works because I have it labeled under the skeleton family tree. So let's export it and see what happens. At this point, we don't even need the Amethyst Horde skeleton in there now. The Amethyst Horde is already in there, so assuming that since I've updated the mod, it should just import the same as it did. Last time I've done this, when you like try to import the same thing, it just updates the mod depending on what the name of it is. I don't know why it keeps crashing like that for whatever reason. I might uninstall and reinstall Minecraft. I don't know. Okay. Slash summon. Okay. Slash summon. Okay, there we go. So slash game mode survival. What does he do? Wait, what? I don't think you're supposed to be able to see slimes that well. But it might just be because of the transparency. He's not doing anything, so assuming it's something wrong with him. So here, hold on. Maybe I gotta look at that. Oh, I gotta give him his ranged. Okay. I think that's the issue. He just didn't have his, like, the rest of his coding in there. So, ranged attack. There we go. So, I just added one other thing. So, let's export it now and try that. Here, I'm gonna use the bathroom quick. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry. I don't remember where I left off. Oh, he's looking around now. I think he just doesn't have a weapon. So here, hold on. Slash give at E type equals Amethyst skeleton bow. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I had to message a cousin that may or may not any longer interact with me, so whatever. Uh, anyway, I tried giving him a bow. He's not doing anything. I think his collision box is even broken. You can see he really does want to fight. He's just having problems. And I'm turning off the shaders. How do I turn off the shaders? Goodness. Well, anyway, I'm gonna keep trying to give him a bow, but I'm gonna end the video here and clip it. So as you can see, he works. He's just not moving around, which is fine. So, I will see you all in the next video. Later.